Danielle Fishel, who is, I think I said her last name right, Topanga from Boy Meets World, revealed yesterday on her podcast, Pod Meets World, that she actually has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer.
No.
I would like to share something with our listeners. I was recently diagnosed with DCIS, which stands for ductal carcinoma in situ, which is a form of breast cancer. It is very, very, very early. It's technically stage 0, and I'm going to be fine. I'm having surgery to remove it. I'm going to be on some follow-up treatment. And the only reason I'm sharing it is because a lot of people like to save sharing their experiences until they've come out on the other side of it so that they're able to say, here's the pretty picture of it all. Here's what I've learned.
The end of the story.
The end of the story.
Right.
But the place you have the most to learn from is at the very beginning of a story or in the very messy middle of a story.
Well, I'm glad she caught it early.
I know,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And I was going to make that point. Like, even though she's basically, because even like when you look up the DCIS that she talks about, it does classify it as stage 0. I didn't even know there was a stage 0 of cancer. I thought it was just one.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so when I was looking it up, I'm like, wow. So they were able to, you can still detect it even though it's stage 0 through like the regular screenings and all that good stuff. So that is important to be doing. But I thought it was an interesting point that she brought up when she said originally she was only going to talk about it once she came out of it. Most people, when it deals with cancer or anything serious illness-wise, that's what they do. So for her to get on her platform and do that, I think, gives people who are probably going through it actively, like some hope of like, okay.
But that's also why we say you have to go to the doctor, because things like that you could detect early and hopefully get it out of your system as early as possible. I know we talk, Charlamagne and myself talk about men going to the doctor, but women need to go to the doctor as well. A lot of times in our community, we'd be like, no, we're not going to the doctor. I don't want to go, or I don't want to do that. That doesn't seem right. We need to go to the doctor. We need to make sure we continue to go to the doctor.
Not the women. The women be on point. It'd be us that be slacking. But I will say this too. A lot of times you don't want to tell people what you're going through because you don't want to deal with all those opinions and comments and criticism.
It traumatizes you.
Yes, you're already dealing with a lot, so you're trying to keep, you're trying to stay optimistic. If you got a bunch of people in your ear, telling you negative things, you be like, I'm gonna keep y'all out of my business.
100%. I went through that with my mom, and I'm a big sharer, and my mom wanted to document what she was going through because we had dealt with so much drama from doctors, and she just wanted people to know, like, this does happen in real life. People always talk about black women, older black women going to the doctors and what happens, and she's like, no, I need people to know, like, this is not just something that they talk about for clicks online. And then once it got serious, I just stopped posting it, stop whatever. I had a friend reach out to me and say, don't re-traumatize yourself. And I had to do it. Like, people would call you and talk about something that you already got through. It was a lot. Like, so yeah, so I was going to say shout out to her, but more so I'm meaning like, I'm wishing her well.
Wishing her well, yeah.
Salute to Danielle, sending her healing energy. Salute to her husband, my man, Jensen Karp. Salute to both of them, man. Sending y'all nothing but healing energy. Wishing y'all the best.
Right. So Ice Spice decided to get on X and address some rumors. There have been rumors that Ice Spice was taking Ozempic because she's recently appeared at a completely different weight, lost a lot of weight.
I actually came on here to talk about that real quick because I was like, I wish y'all never learned the word Ozempic. That's one thing I wish.
No. They learned it and haven't stopped saying it since everybody is on the
Oh my god. Like, what even is Ozempic? What the fuck is that? Like, genuinely, what is that, bro?
They don't even know. They just, like, heard other people say it. They don't want to stop saying it.
Like, you lazy has never heard of a gym. It's called the gym. It's called eating healthy. It's called being on tour. Like, what the hell? Maybe if I was sitting home all day, it'd be easier to stay big.
So what, she losing weight? The ice is melting?
No, for real. She lost. So if you look at older videos of her, because she has like this little twerk that she does and she bends over every time she's performing. So fans started comparing that from like last year's Rolling Loud and all of that to where she is now because she's posted videos with her new weight loss. And people were like, yo, she did lose a lot of weight. She still looks good though, but every time the weight conversation comes up, especially with celebrities, I'm always a little like weary because it's like you never know what people going through.
The first thing people going to say is Ozempic, and that's the same thing with comedian Lil Rel. He was like, no, I work for this. There is no Ozempic. I went to the gym. I eat. Don't take that from me. But that's the sad thing. People are going to say Ozempic.
Our era was AIDS and crack. Okay, if you started losing weight,
I guess you're right.
You had AIDS and you was on crack.
If you want to look at it like that,
coming with that.
Nah, but that's the truth.
It was at least they giving it the weight loss drugs.
Yeah, you're right.
Our era was AIDS and crack. Okay? Come around here losing weight if you want to. All right? Okay?
She said, I wish y'all never learned the word Ozempic. It's a lot of words that people are upset that people learn.
But Ozempic ain't that bad. When Charlamagne said like that, if you lost weight when we were younger, you either had AIDS
or crack.
Or you was doing crack.
That's
right. You lost a lot of weight, Envy, from your old pictures. You was doing crack.
I didn't lose that much weight. I was skinny. I was always skinny.
I seen some pictures of you. You was a little puffy face.
Oh, I mean.
Well, he had the surgery, though. He had the nose job. What you mean when his nose was a little plumper?
Like just the whole face. I thought you had the stomach surgery?
No, he had cheek implants, and then he got the nose job.
Okay, and then you tell me your face. What did you do?
Dermatology.
No, that's a
Chemical
lie.
pills.
No.
Laser.
Look, y'all know I've been up here talking about all the games.
He got the same thing as Michael Jackson.
Chemical pills,
he bleached
laser.
the skin. Them a bleach all in skin. Them a bleach. Them like a Browning. He bleached all the skin.
They said you got the Tyrese tape-ons for the brows.
No, I've always had these fantastic eyebrows. That's God now. Don't that's all God.
Glow by God.
That you already know.
Period.
Okay.
Don't do that to him.
Already
don't
know.
do that to him.
Glow by God.
You hear me? That's a lie.
Okay.
That is a lie. That's Jess With The Mess?
That's Jess With The Mess.
Malone LaRosa. All right.
Yes.
Charlamagne.
Yes.
The fake eyebrows. Who you give me a donkey to?
Before after the hour, there's a woman named Veronica Gass who needs to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with her. She might be the reason people stop going to couples therapy, but we'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.